2026 is the year of the fire horse. This is one of the rarest, most catalytic cycles in the Chinese zodiac. And the energies are bold, they are transformative, they are creative, a little bit rebellious, and incredibly purpose driven. This is the year where old structures are really breaking down, your soul gifts are being activated, and you're being asked to step into your mission with a new level of clarity and courage. In this video, I'm going to walk through 6 crystals that will help you in activating your intuition, aligning with your purpose, and anchoring into your mission as we step into this fiery new year. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sarah Bell, modern medicine woman, shamanic mentor, and crystal wisdom teacher, and I help spiritual seekers, healers, and sensitive souls to awaken their soul gifts, anchor into your intuition, and bring your light to the planet in a powerful way. So let's get into it. This fire horse new year brings not only this fiery energy, but it is a very destiny shaping year. Your destiny, your higher soul path, your higher trajectory. And it's bringing a lot of fire behind that current. And so the first stone that I want to acquaint you with is azeztulite. This is Satyaloka azeztulite quartz. And this stone is a stone of light body activation, awakening higher consciousness, and really helping you to align with your higher soul path, soul connection. It helps you to connect with your soul light, and it helps you to activate more light in form. And so I bring this stone in because if you are really here on mission, if you are really here to bring new light to the collective, which you are, because you wouldn't be here at this time, even listening to this video if you weren't. But this stone really helps you to follow higher guidance. And a big current of this next year too is all about sovereignty. And so this stone helps you to step out of the projections of others, the projections of, mass narratives, and really anchor into your soul truth, your higher light. So when you need to be guided by higher levels, connecting in with your soul intelligence, this is the stone to help you do it. It's also going to help you raise in consciousness. So it's going to, and we are naturally evolving in that way anyway, but it helps you to integrate higher photonic light, and it helps you to integrate higher frequencies so that you can hold those higher frequencies. So it's also a powerful stone at upgrading your frequency and holding that frequency with more ease. So it is an incredible ascension stone, and I actually have an activation with this stone. You can find it in the online shop, and I actually have this stone as well if you want to work with it and go deeper. And I will say that there's a close I don't know if I'd call it a cousin, but a close second that I almost chose to highlight, and that was Libyan desert glass, but I chose azeztulite instead because I feel like for connecting in with higher soul purpose and just the way that it activates the light body is so powerful. But another very cosmic stone is Libyan desert glass. And this does have a lot of connection to not just cosmic energy, but solar frequencies as well that can be really powerful at accelerating your destiny and your sort of alignment with, especially if you are connected with being a starseed. Both of these stones are great for starseed souls, but this Libyan desert glass can also be really powerful at connecting in with higher mission and higher purpose and aligning you with that destiny path. Another powerful stone, number 2, is golden healer quartz. Golden healer quartz. And so this is a really powerful stone with connecting in with higher divine light, and also the light of the sun, and also the light of Christ consciousness or Christed energies, bringing in that pure source light into form. It helps to anchor down higher understanding, higher wisdom, but it's also an incredible healing stone. So it also brings the higher level golden light down into form to bring healing to any part of the body that needs it. And so quartz has this beautiful way of attuning to where the energy needs to go in your field. And so you can just call this energy into your auric field, directing it to where it needs to go to bring harmony, balance, healing, but it also is really, really powerful at connecting you with divine will. So bringing that higher cosmic light, that divine light down into form and aligning it with your personal will. And that energy really sits at the solar plexus. In the Andean cosmovision, we call this the Yangkai Pokpo, the Yangkai energy bubble. And this is where we align with divine will. And so golden healer quartz is an incredible stone at working on that energy center where we connect into that higher soul alignment with the divine. And when you start to come into that alignment, things start happening for you. Whenever you're in alignment, it's like synchronicities appear, things clear out of their way effortlessly. It's like things start arriving to you like the wind at your back. It's accelerating your momentum and your purpose. And so you can work with the stone to really tune into what is that divine will? What am I here to do this year? What is being activated in me? And what path really anchors in my highest trajectory or my highest expansion? And so this golden frequency really helps you to align with that divine will, that golden frequency, Christed light, and to move forward with more clarity and confidence and optimism, because this frequency is an energy of optimism and positivity and radiance, of spiritual radiance. So it's a way of bringing that spiritual radiance into form. And I have a beautiful meditation with this stone too online, and these palm stones online too, if you're interested in that. Okay, number 3 is carnelian. And this is a beautiful piece from my collection. Isn't this exquisite? It is carnelian. And so carnelian is a stone of ignition. And this is a fiery energy, the year of the fire horse. And so carnelian really brings and just an incredible amount of courage, of motivation, of passion and empowerment. And so when you are needing to do the thing, when you're needing a little prod or a little push or a little momentum, carnelian really brings you that energy. It's a very energizing stone, and it brings a lot of creative energy too. It is the energy of the sacral, which is where we birth new ideas. It's where we have our life force energy sort of driving us. It's that driving energy of motivation, right? And empowerment and doing the thing. And so carnelian helps to get you in action. It helps to motivate you whenever you start to feel sluggish. And so this is all about supporting you with taking aligned action in alignment with the ways that you're feeling called. And I mentioned it brings that empowerment energy. It can also help you to step out whenever you feel yourself shrinking. So it helps to keep you from playing small, in essence, or when you're doubting yourself, it helps you to overcome those doubts and really get into alignment with action. And then another fiery stone that I have selected is hematoid quartz. Hematoid quartz. And this is another beautiful piece from my collection. I have some raw stones of this available in the online shop. And so this is called fire quartz, also known as hematoid quartz. And it actually gets its color from inclusions of hematite, or basically iron. And there is kind of an energetic here that's coming through, that I feel this message coming through the stone, that is, there is a quality to the stone that is aligning, activating, awakening us through the blood. And our blood, our blood is connected to the iron. This is the connection here. And of course, our blood is all about what brings us life force. It's what oxygenates the body, right? The hemoglobin in the blood. And our blood also connects us to Mother Gaia. So we connect in with the iron core of the earth through our blood and through the resonance field of our blood in the iron core of the earth. And so this crystal is it's like a bridge or a link between us and our blood and the iron core of the earth. And then it is encased in this quartz, which is an amplifying stone. And so it is amplifying that connection with the core of Gaia. And so through that lens or perspective, we are ascending together. And so we are linking up and anchoring our light in a more powerful way when we stay connected to the heart of the earth. And we are able to start to complete our ascension mission together in tandem, in collaboration with Mother Gaia. And so this stone is playing this powerful role as bridge and link of like linking us with the heart of the earth as we move through these ascension cycles and align with divine will and our higher purpose. So that is the lesser known message that you'll get through the stone. You won't find that in books because it's channeled right here through the stone. But this stone is also really, really potent at helping you to come into emotional balance and to focus the fire. And so it kind of brings this focus energy, this directed energy of this passion. So we think of the fire as like the passion, the desire, the driving force, the thing that lights us up and makes us want to like go out and slay the world. And sometimes that can come in the form of ideas and it can be scattered and we can feel a little all over the place. And so this stone kind of helps to start to focus the fire, right? To focus divine will, to focus that energy and to start to align with our purpose through directed action and focus of how we, in essence, channel the fire or channel our purpose. And so the stone is really, really helpful at that. It can also be really good for sensitive souls or intuitives that are like feeling this fiery energy and that are feeling overwhelmed by this fiery energy, right? It can kind of help to regulate your nervous system to come back into balance, come back into coherence with the earth, and to start to align with that divine will within and start to get clear on what the action steps are to ground and take grounded action in alignment with that energy. Okay, the next one is another powerful life force stone. Any guesses? It is garnet. This is another one from my collection. Are you noticing all these hearts? I have so many beautiful hearts. And so this is garnet. This is a heavy stone, and it's incredibly beautiful, incredibly weighty. And you can also feel the connection to the blood in this stone, right? I have a whole channeled message from this stone that I haven't released yet, but it talks about the blood. And so, and there are a couple substitutes we could use for garnet as well, but this is a really incredible anchoring, grounding stone because this year is so swift, right? The energies are firing. There's creation, there's rebellion, there's wow. It's like courage. It's like the energies are very momentous, and that can obviously become overwhelming. And so we have to stay grounded, connected, in our zone, right? And so this energy of garnet, it not only is a life force stone and an empowerment stone, but it really connects in with the heart as well. It's both root and heart, and it connects us with our passion, and it connects us with devotion. And whenever we are, if you are a light worker or healer or starseed, you are so here like on mission, and you're coming with so much heart, right? And so it's like getting really anchored in the heart and in our heart of devotion, why we do what we do. It's getting connected to the why. And that's what really ignites the passion. It's what keeps you devoted to like what you're doing and what lights you up. And so this stone really helps to keep you connected to your why, connected to that heart of devotion, while also anchoring that fiery energy and anchoring you in, like anchoring the root and keeping you connected in with that, with that grounded energy, connected in with that purpose, grounded down in the manifest physical reality. And whenever we are bringing our higher light, our higher ideas, our higher purpose down into form, there is this manifesting current that happens that goes from crown to root. And it isn't until we bring it all the way down to the root that it becomes manifest in the physical reality. And so we have to be really anchoring in order to bring things all the way into form. And when I say really anchoring, another way of saying that is we have to keep our nervous systems regulated, and we have to stay grounded in order to bring our higher expression into form. And garnet is a powerful stone for that. And I mentioned I had a couple other alternatives. And so another alternative to, and I don't have them here with me, but another alternative to garnet would be ruby would be a really powerful life force stone. Ruby will get things moving. So I wouldn't work with ruby lightly. And if you do work with it, you might want to work with it in another stone, like a ruby zoisite or ruby fuchsite or even ruby kyanite. Are some other ways to sort of work with ruby in like a softer, gentler way. And then also another alternative would be like a red jasper, which is an incredible life force stone, grounding stone. It helps also to ignite a lot of empowerment. Okay, and then I have one more. And this one is along the lines of activating your intuition and supporting you through transformation. And the stone is labradorite. And this is another one from my collection, another heart. And there's an incredible, I wish I could get you to see it here. There's an incredible flash on this stone that is like a purple, you can almost see it there, a purple flash. And so we love labradorite, right? Are you a labradorite lover? It's easy to love with all of the magic that this stone has. And so labradorite is an incredible stone for transformation. And this is such a powerful year for transformation. And so having those stones that help us stay grounded and protected and connected to our higher levels is definitely essential. And so this stone does offer psychic protection. And so it helps you to stay connected in without the influence of other mental intrusions and just any kind of intruding energy in your psychic field. So that first and foremost is really, really important. Having psychic protection as you are staying connected into your higher levels, what you're here to do, and how you're grounding that into form. And this is also a really powerful stone for awakening the psychic senses and connecting in with your intuition. And as we become more sovereign, more led by our own inner authority, that is naturally paralleling with our awakening of intuition. Because as we awaken our intuition, we're going direct, we're connecting in through the true fields, and we're bringing that down into form. And so we are being guided from within. And so this energy of growing your intuition, activating your intuition, it's actually supporting your spiritual sovereignty and your sovereign expression in this world, which supports your mission activation, the mobilization of what you're here to do. And so this is an incredible stone to work with, to build your intuition, to connect with your intuition, to weather the energetic storms and the things that might be swirling around your field through the form of protection, and also being able to tap into the deeper sort of magic and mystery and just unique truths that you are here to bring to the world. So those are, and I will add that there are a few other alternatives that you could choose to sort of accomplish what I just said. And, one of those would be amethyst. It's always a beautiful stone to work with for spiritual discernment, spiritual awakening, evolution, higher vision, intuition, and even protection. And then also lapis is another one that I really think could be powerful because of how it aligns you with your own truth and wisdom. And it also does support intuition as well. So all of those, lapis, amethyst, labradorite, they all kind of like sort of hit that bucket of like intuition, higher vision, and really holding that higher connection. So any of those could be great to work with. So I hope that, let me know, first of all, which one of these lights up most for you. Drop me a comment below and let me know. We've kind of covered the spectrum here of support, from energy support to grounding and anchoring to intuition and expanding into soul purpose. And I will also say to choose the stones that you feel intuitively drawn to. I almost hesitate to put a video out like this because I don't really like to be prescriptive. I would rather teach you how to connect with your intuition, which is what I do in Crystal Wisdom Codes. But I would like to teach you how to fish, right? Versus fishing for you. And so I really don't like to be prescriptive, but I also thought it would be supportive to kind of bring some of these stones into your awareness. So tune into the ones that are lighting up for you, or that might seem to sort of catch your eye or have a message for you, and follow it, because it will lead you to paths of self-discovery and deeper insights. So if you'd like to join me for deeper work with the stones, I do invite you to check out my crystal courses and also crystal wisdom codes, where I teach you how to connect with the spiritual allies or work with the stones as spiritual allies, connecting in with crystalline spirits for awakening your intuitive channel. You can join the wait list. I'll drop the links below. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.